Now, what should you play first? Old school or new school? Let's talk about that right now. Hey guys, what's going on? It's djTLM. You're watching djTLMtv. Time for a Q&A video, and I received an interesting question, and the question was, which should I play first? The old school or new school? Now guys, you have to keep this in mind. There are guidelines when it comes to this DJing, and yes, you do have certain rules that apply, but when it comes to what type of music you're playing or how long you should be playing your music, it all depends on the party. So I can never tell you that you have to start with old school and then play new school. Now, imagine if I'm playing at a party, I'm being booked to play a hip-hop R&B party, and I know in advance that I have mostly a young crowd. So most of the people will be young, and they're gonna be more in tune with the new school music. Even then, it doesn't mean that I start with old school and then play new, but I'll make sure that during the hype part of the evening, most of the music I play will be new, and I'll just add some of the old school hits just to balance things out a bit. But during the warm-up, I might start with a little more old school because they're still just coming in. I'll take some nice old school tracks just to have a nice mellow vibe going on. But also play new stuff as well, because you'll have new tracks that'll work fine for warm-up as well. So you can never just say you have to play this first and then go into that. That's not how it works. It all depends on the crowd that you're dealing with. Now, sometimes you might not know in advance what type of crowd you have on your hands, so you have to find out once you get there. So again, you cannot go to that party and say, I'll start with old school and then go into new school, because if you come into the party and it's strictly kids in there, then it doesn't really make sense to just play old school, especially if there are already a lot of people in there. So that's my simple answer, and this applies to a lot of things that have to do with this whole DJing thing. You cannot just go in there with a plan unless you know exactly what type of people you're gonna be dealing with. So keep that in mind. There's no right answer when it comes to this unless you have all the information. I'm going back to the house, got more editing to do. I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. djTLMtv at djTLM.com, or on social, the handle is at djTLM. Thanks for watching.